Hello everyone, my name is Sumit and I welcome all of you to bsbtrainings.com. In this video, I will be going to demonstrate you how to set up a business process flow in Dynamic CRM. So first of all, let's understand what is a business process and what's the use of business process and what's the purpose of a business process in a Dynamic CRM. So business process is a tool which is meant to help or guide users through a business process in the system. So there it's a series of steps and or it's like a wizard and user can follow those steps. User can move from one step to another and at the end user can achieve the specific outcome or the result. And business process flows are representation of your business processes and are displayed visually in CRM in the form of a heading across the top of an entity form. So it will this business process flows are always displayed visually at the top of an entity form or top of any entity. So for example, we have here leads. We have leads here, and within leads, if I'll open any of the lead record, you can see with every entity like account, opportunity, or any other all the entities, there is a specific business process or uh, so you can see here this is a lead record, and within this lead record at the top, if you can see, it's a series of steps. There are few series of steps. This we used to call at a business process, and this is a default business process. And also we can create our own business process as well. So this is the business process, and you can see this business process is logged. So until and unless you will not this is logged right now. So if you want to work on it, you need to click on this and then you can feed the data, or once you finish this you can click on next stage. It will take you to the next process, but we can only move to the next step once we enter the data here. And then we have propose and close. So at the in close we can have our, or we can set some few steps, we can add some few steps or processes. And also we can restrict user that without finishing or without completing the specific process, specific activity in a process, it will not be finished, it will not be closed. So a business process flow is a composed of stages. So there are multiple stages in business process flow, and within each stage there are steps to complete, which are fields. In the business process flows heading, a user can see which stage they are at in the process and which steps they need to complete before they proceed in the process. An entity can have many business process flows associated with it, but you can see only one business process at a time. So we can have multiple business process associated with an entity, but we can visible, or we can work only on one business process at a time. And just make a note, make a note that the business process flows are not automated process in CRM like workflows. These are not automated process, these are manual process, and they are just meant to be a guide for a user to add them in completing a process. This is just for guidance purpose. These are not automated processes. We cannot include a business process flow as a workflow. And also business process flow can also be used to ensure the people that they can enter data consistently and follow the same steps every time they work on an entity. So you might be want to create a business process to have everyone handle customer service request the same way, or to require people to gain approval for an invoice before submitting an order. And it this business process flow also guide people for to get work done, and using business process flow to define a set of steps for people to follow to take them to a desired outcome. These steps provide a visual indicator. So we have got it's in a visual form. Now what can a business process flow do? So with business process flow, we can define a set of stages. So we have already defined here stages. We can define stages and steps that are then displayed in the control at the top of the form. So now basically this is commonly called stage gating. So let's see how to set up a business process flow in an entity and how to associate that business process flow with this specific entity and how to use that. So I would like to create a business process flow which can be associated with the lead entity, and this will be basically lead to opportunity. This will be lead to opportunity process. And so to create a business process flow, we click on settings and click on process. So I would like to create a new process here. So I click on new, and in this dialog box, in this window, I'll we need to provide a name. So I provide a name, lead to opportunity with sales process, and the category will be business process flow, and the entity will be on lead. Then click on OK. Now here, first of all, you can see we have stages, and also we have an option to add stages, and also we can add stages. We can add a branch to this current stage. So I'll provide a name. I give a name to this stage, and I give a name. Stage name is qualify. Entity will be on lead, and the category will be qualify. Step name. So I click on step name, select to enter the data. So I write here existing contact. So I write existing contact, and also you can check, you can see we have an option here for required. So if you make it required, so until and unless user did not enter the data or input the data in this specific field, user will not be able to move to the next process. So it is not mandatory, but if it is required. And next one, existing contact. Let's say I go for existing account, and then I add one more for purchase time frame. This is one step, one stage. To insert another stage, click on insert stage, and here we can provide a name. So I give a name, develop. Also we can change the lead, so we can have a business process flow can be in a combination of multiple entities. So like in this case, in this scenario, first stage is to get the data or to get the input for the lead. Second is for the opportunity. So I select for opportunity here, and when I select opportunity, the values here, I can see the values or the fields from this opportunity entity. So this to be developed, and categories developed, and I write here the budget amount and I'll change this to estimated budget. Then I specify new one, purchase process, and it should be same, purchase process. Third one, I want account and identity account. Then I want decision maker. So decision DECISI, decision maker. Are you a decision maker? So identity decision maker. We can make it mandatory if you want. So then next one is the contact and identity contact, and the last one will be the description, and here I specify this as a capture. This is the second stage. Let's add one more stage here. For insert one more stage and give a name to propose. propose, and this will be opportunity, and here I specify identity sales team, and the category will be propose. So in this I want only one field. Next I need the last stage, the close stage, the final one, and the category will be close, and the value I would like to add values in here. Confirm estimated close date, or let's say confirmed decision date. So let me scroll down. Actual close date, we have, let's suppose I add here decision maker decide final decision date. So I write here confirm decision date, and the last one I want send thank you note, send thank you. So like this we can add branches, we can add multiple stages with few fields, and click on save, and I will activate it, because without activation, if we do not activate it, this process will not be in use. So I activate it, activate. Now once it is activated, we can use it, and we'll see how to use a business process. So this is a business process which we have created, and so I close it. Then I get, you can see the status is activated. Then I select, click on leads. I'll get to the leads, click on record, and within record you can see the existing business process or the default business process. That's the default business process. If you want to switch to our business process, I click on this ribbon element and click on switch process, and you can see here lead to opportunity with sales process. This is the process which I have created. So I select this process, and this is a default process. So if you want, you can specify any other name as well. So I select it and click on select, and you can see it will, the page will refresh, and the business process which we created just now will be appear. Yes, you can see qualify, it is activate, existing contact, existing account. We have purchase time frame. Click on next. If I click on develop, these all are, and propose only one, and the enclose we have two. So, and we can fill up the data here, fill up the record, existing contact, and we can select the contact. So it's in a relationship, so we can have record existing contact, existing account. We can look for accounts and look for record. Purchase time frame, immediate. We can go to develop, estimated budget, but you can see here estimated budget is not highlighted because this is not completed. So we need to complete this, then only we, because that's why it is locked. So we need to complete this one, then it will appear. So that's how we can create a business process and how we can add a business process in Dynamics CRM. That's all in this video. If you have any queries, you can visit our website www.phptrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos on Dynamics CRM. You can contact to us for a customized training on Dynamics CRM. We are in subject matter expert in Dynamics CRM. I will be coming up with some new videos. Till then, have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.